Hi guys, I will be here in just a moment. I will be starting up the game. I'm just gonna go check on my kiddo real quick, and I'm also gonna go grab some water so that way I'm actually hydrating while I'm doing this. But I will be starting the game soon. I'll swap scenes so that way you guys at least have something a little bit more interesting to look at, maybe. Haha, funny TJ. Okay. You know what? I'm very tempted to just turn around, move myself slightly to the right here, and you know what? I'm just wondering if this might be too small for people to read the screen. Actually, no. Nah. I'm just gonna swap over to my live scene. It'll make it easier. I think at some point I need to work on overlays too. I mean, yes, I do like this overlay. It's a freebie overlay that I've grabbed from like Streamlabs OBS, but I think I might want to eventually look at working on my own overlays. That way then I can, okay, first of all, you know, let me move my chat box out of the way. Hey, hey. Move it right above my, I might need to move some stuff around. Uno. I really need to work on making this its own overlay like giving this one its own specific overlay to work with, so that way then it's or to actually make sure that it'll look good. I really should work on overlays for specific games. Like, I've already got one for my Final Fantasy, but I maybe should work on getting one done. Maybe I should work on doing one for all of my other games as well. Like, at least so that at least the games that I'm gonna play frequently, so that way then it's not like a pain in the ass every single time. Yes, let's go to... Okay, so I need to go to the restaurant. But also, before we forget. Wow. I think there is a way of keeping that thing really, really happy in order to make it be able to be a different thing. Because I think I think you can get a few different pets from that thing, from the little Tamagotchi thingy. Yes, let's see, where was I with this last? I don't remember too terribly much because okay, let me go back up. I have a feeling that what is gonna happen here? Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. I've never thought about having to overcome anything before. It's not like I just run away from my problems, but more like I was just living my life without even thinking about them at all. Even so, I was still able to live. This is different. I'm sorry, I was being too negative. No, I understand. I'm the same as well. But now that we've talked, I feel reassured once again. Being loners won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out. Also, I think we need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what will make us cling to hope. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. Oh, lordy. I am very, very What's it gonna be? Ooh. Hi, Mahiru.
Hey.
Good morning, Hajime. Yeah, good morning. Jeez, it's at the same place. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. I couldn't really sleep last night. Had a lot on my mind. I don't know if I'll ever get the answers I'm looking for. Man, just for kicks I should. Prepare some yummy desserts and tea and invite some people to come chat with me. Just so you know, it's gonna be a girls-only gathering. Don't expect the boys to be invited. Sounds like an excuse for some girl talk. What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know.
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead. You better hurry and go to the restaurant. Odds.
Jeez, I'm so sleepy. Mr. Handhand's so selfish. It's so fine to spend the morning sleeping in.
But if we need to eat breakfast anyway, what's wrong with eating it together?
Well, I like to spend my breakfast eating sweets in my room. That's already fine. Eating sweets for breakfast is bad for your health. You're consuming too many sugars and fats. Who made you, my doctor? Don't speak to me without my permission. I'm sorry. Please, listen to this ugly bitch's crying in the morning makes me so sick.
Hyoko, you definitely have the ultimate bad attitude. Oh god. Yeah, Hyoko, does not surprise me. It would not surprise me if she winds up dead. It would not surprise me one fucking bit. With how fucking... with the attitude she's... god. It's like, excuse me, bitch? Like, ooh. What do you think you are gonna get out of it having such a bad fucking attitude? Like, oh god, I don't know. Mika. Oh,
Good morning.
yeah, good morning. Oh my lord. What is it? I just said good morning. I just such
My first time greeting someone and I was actually greeted back. I'm so happy. Can you do it one more time? Hello. Good morning.
good morning. Aww, she's such a sweetie. What kind of life has she had? Like, this poor girl. I feel so bad for her. Okay, let's go into the lobby. A Pookie.
Meow.
Good nom nom numbing. I love that phrase. Good nom nom numbing. What?
I thought of a greeting for when we all eat breakfast together.
It's a revolutionary free phrase that combines good morning and nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
I love the word nom. That just
Nom nom nom.
at the same time.
This is
Who died? Nobody's died yet. Nobody has died yet. Keyword there, yet. I'm only in the first chapter. Nobody's died yet. But let's see what kind of despair we can get into this chapter. I wonder who's gonna die first. I haven't come across dead body yet.
This is definitely the new hip thing to say. In fact, I'll make sure it's the new hip thing to say. Good nom nom nummy. So I'm gonna go tell everyone.
Even if she makes it popular, it'll still be limited to this island. Chiaki, best girl. Morning, Chiaki.
Hey.
Good morning. What was that pause for? I'm in the middle of doing combo strings. I couldn't really reply. Doing what? I guess it's almost time. I'll go to the restaurant then. Did I interrupt something she was doing? Yeah, she was doing a combo string in a game. Star. Please. Even I know that. I don't even play those kind of games. I don't really play games where there's like combos and all that. Several people were already at the restaurant. Aw, but nobody was talking, not a single word. While they sat there, the people who were late began to arrive as well.
I've made you wait.
Is everyone here?
Huh? It seems Fuyuhiko is not here yet. Maybe he already got killed. Yeah? Dead bodies already?
Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he would not be joining us this morning. Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this? Is he thinking up a plan to kill someone by himself? Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend. Well, he's a Yakuza, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
That's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk among ourselves. Someone can fill him in later. Talk? What are we gonna talk about? Joyce, I have decided to throw a party tonight. Huh? A party?
That's right.
That's right. A huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise. Party till the sun comes up?
This is your leader's order.
Just so we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there's no better time than this. But still, we really should be partying. Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this. In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party? Doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we all stay in one place tonight. You say that with such significance.
It's all clear now.
It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I would have made that clear from the beginning.
I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're trying to meddle with your plan.
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need. Then let's party hard! In that case, I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys.
Where is the party going to be held? Would this restaurant be okay?
No, this won't do. We need a location that's impervious to interference from outsiders. A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space.
An enclosed space?
Yeah, party! Party till the sun come up! Let's get crunk! God, do you know how many times I heard that while I was actually working as a fucking server in a bar? Ugh. I personally don't like to drink, really. Mainly because had an alcoholic in my life, so saw the very nasty side to alcohol. At least overconsumption of alcohol. I'm not completely against it, because I do like a good cocktail. Although I can't have any. Not until kiddo's all grown. At least not until kiddo's more grown up. But I mean, alcohol in moderation is fine. I don't particularly care to party. I only ever really partied once in my life, and that was like after I graduated high school. On a technicality basis, that might have been some That's something I should have been doing. But I had already graduated high school, and realistically, I just wanted one night of fun. I mean, I'm of legal drinking age now, and it doesn't matter. Oh, I think even when I worked in a bar, I didn't really drink. I think I only ever got really tipsy once. That was after I was let go early in the night and I just had nothing else to do because of that I was supposed to go to a football game that night. But they basically told me, nope, you're working that night. And then they let me go early. Bartender was drunker than you. Technically, they're not supposed to be drinking on shift. If it was after they finished their shift, then eh. But on a legality basis, here it's legal. Wait, in your province, it's legal for them to be drinking while they're on the job? Okay, your province province must be the only one then, because every other province I've ever heard of, talking to like other people, it's not legal in any other province really. Yeah, Quebec might be chill, but that can lead to some really bad situation because of the fact that, you know, because if your staff is drinking and they wind up, they can wind up having a lapse in judgment and then wind up over serving somebody. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. But I guess if your guys' public transit is better in your province, then I guess it's not as huge of an issue. There's no laws about over-serving. How come I have that? Yeah, but if somebody winds up over-served, it can come back to bite, at least out here, it can come back to bite the bar in the ass, especially if that person gets into an accident. Like, that's why there's a bunch of shit that's going on out here. Because, yeah, somebody got overserved. They got in an accident. Like, that, it's on the person no better than to drive. Yes, but it's also supposed to be, it's also supposed to be the... Maybe it's just because out here, they hold the bars accountable for, you know, if somebody winds up... I mean, unless they've got, like... Unless the bar's got, like, actual proof that they tried their damnedest to wind up keeping that person from driving drunk. Yeah, but also, how good is your guys' public transportation out there, too? Out here, our public transportation is not that great. Our public transportation system out here is shitty as hell. Especially since it doesn't run in the wee hours of the morning when the bars close and that. Sorry, drink it, you have to walk home if you're too drunk. Yeah, but how far is an hour walk if drunk? 35 minutes of sober. I don't know. Anyways, back to the game, because I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get into that anymore. An enclosed space? If the restaurant will do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough.
Nor will the cottages with so many people. We would all be pressed up against each other.
But if you want to be pressed up against each other, then a cottage is clearly the best choice. Tato, no. Bad Tato. Stop you with the horny stick.
I can't stop drooling.
Pressing up against ladies without sneaking aboard the window and they train and drag. I feel so lucky.
There's something wrong with you.
I can't believe how comfortable you are with saying your perverted thoughts out loud. Yeah, Kazuichi, I can't believe that and to some degree, I can't believe it, but also to another degree, this is a video game. I had to kind of expect it at some point from one character or another. I mean, this game is way more out in the open with its lewdness. Like, in the first game, there isn't anybody lewd, really, other than Hifumi. In this one, there are so many lewd characters. Like, there are so many people that are just pervs and so many innuendos. And from what I keep hearing from other people, V3 is even worse. So, oh, that'll be interesting. I may be a pervert, but I'm the kind of pervert everybody likes. Your confidence is seriously impressive. Horny on main. Oh my god. Then, how about that old looking building near this hotel?
Huh?
That rundown place?
You're right.
Yeah, but if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect. Plus, it's basically the only place that meets our needs for an enclosed space, right? In the fourth, there will be ultimate pervert at this rate. I don't think they're actually making a fourth game. At least I haven't heard any news on a fourth game. I mean, you could be right, yet. I mean, they might look at making a fourth one, but I think with the fact that V3... Oh, when did V3 come out? That was a while ago, because I know that I'm really late to playing it now. When did it first come out? The initial release date was back in 2017. So... about 4 years ago now. And let's see, in between, let's see, the only other game that came out, the game that came out before was in 2014, which would have been Ultra Despair Girls, but Ultra Despair Girls came out after Danganronpa 2. So 2014, so I mean, they might be in line to be dropping another. They might be dropping hints for another game, maybe. I mean, right now they're like re-releasing all of Danganronpa 1, 2, and Ultra Despair Girls into a bundle, I think, along with V3. Maybe not Ultra Despair Girls. I think it's only 1, 2, and V3 that is being released in a bundle. And they're, like... I don't know, pushing that bundle quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, and also they were getting V3 out onto mobile as well. And there's still, I think, maybe some light novels in that being done for it, so... we might see another game in the future, but I don't know. Yeah, they could be working on a fourth and it's just being really kept under wraps right now. I mean, that would be Spike Chunsoft that would be making it, because Spike Chunsoft owns the property. Window for announcement would be yeah, true. Either E3 or Tokyo for a Tokyo Games show, like a game conference to release for Christmas or February. Yeah, because I know that there's going to be a gaming I have not played Danganronpa V3 yet. I've only heard things. But I'm hoping to get to V3 before the end of the year. Guys, what else? I know that in November, a lot of my time is going to be taken up with Endwalker for Final Fantasy. Oh god, Endwalker. I'm looking forward to it so much. and I get to play it. I get to play Endwalker before it's officially released because I pre-ordered. So there's a pre-order if you pre-ordered Endwalker, you get to play it on like the 19th. Is there a stream ban on it? I don't know. There might be. There might be until the 23rd, which is the official release date for anybody that actually buys it after. Because I know that people that pre-ordered it get to play it on the 19th, which is like about 4 days before it's officially released. So, but do I need a moment? Yeah, I heard my daughter start to cry in the background, so I might need to stop it because I think that she will go. So I will be right back. Really, TJ? Puns? Okay. I might just move my mic a little bit closer to myself just to help a little bit. Because I'm gonna keep my voice down a little bit quieter. Since she seems to be having a little bit of a fitful sleep. Let me see here. Indeed. However, Monami has forbidden us from entering that old place. As I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated.
I have heard your conversation, heard it all with my very own ears. And I have good ears, cause I'm a rat.
Oh, so you use your ears. That's strange.
Huh?
Then what is the reason for those surveillance cameras? Are they for Monokuma's eyes only?
Ah, she looks so disappointed.
Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time. Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right?
Yes, if it's in certain spots with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate. So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together. Together? That's not gonna happen because you're so disgusting. Do yourself a favor and stay away from mirrors. You'll be grossed out by what you see. Oh, your kind words make me want to cry.
So we're all good with the old building? Then what about the preparations? If it's in the middle of a renovation, won't we need to clean it first? I have never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I am excited to finally experience it. No way. There's no way we can dirty our dear princess's hands.
I don't want to do it either.
What? Nobody's gonna do it? In that case, why don't we decide by random drawing? Random drawing? To be honest, I'd already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. Go to the trouble of preparing this. Just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair? Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the winds of this drawing. Well, no hard feelings. One by one, everyone took turns pulling the chopsticks Nagito held in his hand, and when it was all said and done... Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Is someone called the ultimate luckiest student? You don't seem very lucky right now. I guess it can't be helped. Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. I thought so. You seem like you'd make a good stay-at-home dad. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh my lord, Mahiru. I understand that you don't like men very much. I don't understand. I don't remember why she doesn't like men very much. I think there has to do something with her past.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking. Alright, first I need to prepare my ingredients. Then I'll start cooking at the old building.
No mistaking it.
I, Teru Hanamura, will go all out. Prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all. Then I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyukiko. Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building. Sorry, I have like sweets right now, and I'm eating one because of the fact that I need some form of sugar to help me get through this all. Mm. After everyone left, I decided to go back to the cottage. There's still some time before the party. There's no way I can spend it staring into space in my room. Well, since I have some free time, it'd be better if I went and talked to everyone. Let's see. Only I need more steps. Okay. Okay, so I think the only one that we won't be able to talk to is Nagito because of the fact that he's supposed to be cleaning the old building. So, does anybody have a preference on who we go and see? Could go and see Best Girl. Best Girl is always awesome. Oh my lord. Mikan, why do you like the smell of the bathroom and alcohol? Why? Just why? Like, that makes no sense. Okay. Map. Let's see. Where is everybody? Byakuya's in his, Gundam's in his cottage. Sonya's in her cottage. Hyoko is in her cottage. Mikan is in front of the hotel. Chiaki's inside the lobby. Mikane is in the restaurant. Let's see. Then we've got Teru Teru and Nekomaru at the ranch. Peko and Mahiru out in front of the bridge. On the beach is Ibuki. And at the market seems to be Soda. I don't see Ryuhiko anywhere. Yeah, that's weird. Fuyuhiko's nowhere to be found. So I guess Fuyuhiko is one that we can't talk to, and we also can't talk to Nagito. So, does anybody have a preference as to who we go talk to first? Gamer girl? Okay. Well then, in order to talk to gamer girl, cause yes, gamer girl is like best girl. Still don't know why you like bathroom smells and alcohol. You're a weirdo, Mikan. Okay, so she is in the lobby. I'm gonna just double check the pet to make sure that 43 more steps. Okay. Well. I'm also gonna double check things now because of the fact that Monokuma is now around, so meaning that we should see some... I should see Monokuma coins here soon. Should? Okay.
I missed it. I missed.
What should I do? She's gaming. Should I ask her if she wants to hang out? Let's invite Chiaki.
Listening through my concentration on. So let's take a break.
During her break, I spent time with Chiaki walking all the way to the supermarket to get drinks. I don't think I have any presents, really. Do I? I think I do. Looks like Chiaki and I grew a little closer. Do I have presents? What would you like to give her? Oh yeah, I do have presents. Let me see who really likes, let's see. Page 12. Nope. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to think of who actually likes what, because if I've got anything that, what that is. That would be my hero. American Blacker. Ooh. Okay. Ibuki. A gag ball. Why? Why? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Well, I mean, she likes these. Yeah. But let me see if there's anything I've got that actually she'll love. So if not, I will go with the mini wave dissipators, but I don't think there's oh, actually she loves this, the skullhead mask. I don't understand why, but
Isn't that a pretty rare item?
Thanks.
Huh? This seems a little... I feel like it might raise the flag.
she's staring off into space again as usual. She falls asleep in front of me.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was getting a little sleep.
While you were standing? Impressive. Have you not been sleeping well?
Hmm? When I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Sometimes I even forget to breathe.
That's not good.
Plus, I keep having nightmares. I had a bad dream the other day, so I've been a little scared.
Can I ask what kind of dream you had?
Well, it was a dream about Trio the Punch.
Huh?
The statue at Jabberwock Island changed into a bald old man with a thin mustache. It's probably because that game also takes place on a tropical island. The more I think about it, the more this situation feels like that bizarre action game. You might eventually end up turning into sheep.
Trio the Punch is a game, right? What kind of game is it? More importantly, you must really enjoy games, huh, Chiaki?
How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life. Or maybe life is just a game?
But still.
Either way, that's all the more reason why killings shouldn't be allowed. It's not a game if you're not having fun. Doesn't mean anything if you just focus on winning or losing.
You're right. Doesn't mean games always have to have happy endings, but you should get something out of beating them.
There might be weird games here and there, but there are ways of enjoying those too.
Weird games. Weird games in what way?
That's why bizarre games are fun. You can beat them as long as you do your very best.
As expected of the Ultimate Gamer, I would probably just give up on a game like that.
But to tell you the truth, there's one type of game that I'm not really good at.
I see, what is?
I won't tell you.
I see. Does she have a reason for not telling me? Well, just by talking to Yaki, I feel like I was able to understand her a little better. So I guess it's good enough for now. Yay! Her report card's been updated. I parted ways with Chiaki and went back to my room.
Aww. I love little gamer girl.
She's so cute. Best tech girl ever. There's still some time left. I feel restless. Maybe I should go for a walk. Yay! Okay. Did that do anything for the pet? Nope. Okay. So, Chiaki's has been updated. Yeah, she treats life like a video game, which is why she won't allow any killings. She told me games are supposed to be fun, and that focusing on winning and losing is pointless. Wait. How tall is she? 5'2", and she's 101. Wait, 5'2", 101, and has a chest that's a... Nah. The Queen Straight. I'm just doing this so that way I get it to be not listed as, you know, new in my thing. Ah. Yeah, I don't understand why, bandage wrap. Full show broken wand. Okay. So, I was going to check the map. So, oh, fuck me. TJ, did you have to startle me like that? Ah. I was not expecting to be startled. So Soda is in his, Nekomaru is in his, Chiaki's in her room. Peko is out in front of the hotel. Okay, Orange, you know what I meant. Gundam and Mahiru are at the ranch. Sonia, Akane, and Mikan are outside the bridge. Ibuki's on the beach again. And Byakuya is at Rocket Punch Market. And Kyoko is at the fucking park. But seriously. Just why? Why did you have to do that to me? Why did you have to start on me? Thank you for the biddies, but oh my lord. Why did I do this to myself? Why? Oh no. You're just gonna redeem anything and everything you can now, aren't you? Eh? How many steps until my pet is grown? I was not expecting that one. Why did I even put that as a redeem? Why? I must fucking be a masochist. Fucking torture myself like that. That's a fucking why did I do this to myself? Why do I insist on doing this to myself? That might be DMCA. And well, if it turns out to be that way, then I'll fucking get rid of it, but... Hi? I don't know why you're telling somebody to get in the jar, but, hi? What was I gonna do here? Do we want to just go talk to Chiaki again, or should we... I feel like we should go and talk to somebody else. Yeah, actually, I took viewer requests on the first one. I am gonna go and talk to somebody else. Should be public domain, yeah. 9 more steps. Yeah. Let's... I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. There we go. It's a snake me. Is there some that are in my list here that are not actually that have got no loves? Because if there's some that have got no loves, then I'm not gonna bother holding on to them. I'll just kind of give them to the snake. Like that one. Okay, so giving presents to the weird little pet winds up actually increasing its hope and decreases its despair. Okay. Okay. Well. Let's see if I get a more... I really do want to try and get more... I'm wondering... Should be able to get coins just from fucking examining a bunch of shit, but maybe... Wait, what was that? 10-liter bottle of soda. This much soda, even the ultimate fanfic creator would have his thirst quenched. They fucking really fucking weirdly did this. They really should have had the have down by the his, so that way it would actually not be weirdly off the screen, because it's off the screen on my side. But I love how they're calling back to the first game with the ultimate fanfic creator. Pigeon. Yes, he's the ultimate fanfic creator. Need to see what's in the vending machine. Oh yeah, I buy specific things. Let's talk to Byakuya. Despite the fact they were prepared for the party, I shall enjoy Teru's dishes as well. Does the ultimate cook's skill surpass that of the Togami Corporation's chef? What should I do? Should I invite Byakuya to hang out? Sure. So, you're interested in the dishes prepared by my company's personal chef? Let me tell you about them. Okay, let's... well, first listen to Byakuya speak at length about the various dishes he's eaten. Looks like Byakuya let me get a little closer to him. Aww. Sure, let's see if I've got anything that you would like. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just... because of the fact that it takes me a little bit to actually find things. Let's see. Really? Wow. Have I even got anything that he'll even just eat? Well, I kind of, screwed.
That's fine.
It doesn't look that appealing, but I guess I'll accept it from you. I'll be counting on it next time as well. Hey, Hajime, let me ask you one thing. Huh, me? I don't really mind, but there's something I've been wondering for a while, and I'd like to purge that question from my mind. So let me ask you, what is your body fat percentage? Huh? Well, I don't really know the exact number. I've never had it checked before. Never had it checked before.
This can't be.
Are you saying you have no intention of understanding the ratio of fat stored within you? I swear, this is why I dislike commoners. For some reason, Byakuya's mood seems abnormal. So I think I've actually done something wrong. However, just by looking at you, I'd say that you're a 9, no, maybe an 8. Regardless, it's probably around 1 digit. Be grateful this is a tropical island. If you were somewhere less hospitable, you'd freeze to death. I see. Anyway, you still can't remember what your talent is? Yeah, not yet. I see. However, there is no need for you to be depressed about it. Huh? What's with that face? 8% body that loser geek. Yeah. Nothing, I just thought I was gonna get yelled at again. How foolish. You really think I'd get mad about something like that? A person like me has a responsibility to watch over you weaklings. Besides, as long as I'm here, doesn't matter what your talent is. As long as Byakuya Togami is in charge, you will all know peace. I see. His personality is so overwhelming. The Togami Corporation is famous worldwide and will grow even more rapidly under my command. You should feel lucky that someone as talented as me is here. Just believe in me. If you do, everything will turn out fine. I don't really understand, but he's extremely confident. So this is Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. Just make sure you don't get in my way. The commoners should know their place and stay put. Gotta love humble men. Hi, Finstar! However, if there is anything troubling you, I don't mind if you rely on me. After saying that, Byakuya gallantly strolled away. He was being pretty condescending, but doesn't seem like a bad guy. Feel like I got to know a little bit about Byakuya. Yay, I obtained a hope fragment. Decided to return to my room for now. Yes, nighttime.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m.
I don't know if I potentially have missed out on a Monokuma doll. If I have, I'll go back through the game and, like, look for them.
The sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Yeah, Monokuma. Good night, he says. Whatever, I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Yeah! Let's go! Before I get too far, maybe we should, see about any other presents I can get it that, don't have any real loves before I move on. Because, gotta get rid of things that don't have any loves. I know the Queen Striker does have a love. Somebody loves that one. Okay, that does. So does that. I know for sure that does, because I think that's my hero. American Flacker. Yeah, that does have a love from somebody. Gag ball. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, nobody loves that. I'm gonna try and turn this thing's hope around. Okay. The gold-coated sheath, I'm pretty sure has love. Yeah, it does. But the mini wave dissipators don't. I'm trying to remove its despair. Because I wanted to have full hope. The two-sided ukulele does... I'll leave it for now. That's enough for now. I will... Hey, Ibuki. Oh, are you also here for the party? Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Tartaro's cooking. Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. Okay. Mikan! It's bedtime for the party. I'm really excited. I'll do my best to not be in the way. So it's fine if I stay right here. You're right. Are you really worrying about something like that? Yes. Oh, poor Mikan. Peko. I let Fuyuhiko know about the party, but he didn't look too pleased about it. Hotel's old building. Okay, so this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures. I already promised I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. So I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs working his way up. Appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't. Very well, I shall allow you to enter. Oh. It's at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases? Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. This one is used to store any dangerous items I find during body checks. The other one is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean emergencies? Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but he's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Wow. Like, look at this place. It is just so decrepit and old. Look! Fire extinguisher! Toilet. Oh. Oh, the office. Okay. Yay! I found another hidden Monokuma! Oh, right. You only get mono coins from fucking finding goddamn AC remote control. This is a remote control for the AC conditioner. I wonder if the filter is clean. More importantly, I should go to the dining hall for now. That's a circuit breaker. Why is it all the way up there? How's anyone supposed to reach it? Well, more importantly, I should go to... Like, yeah, that is weird, like, having a fucking circuit breaker all the way up there. Oh. Wrong key. Toilet. This bathroom appears to be unisex. I don't need to go now. I should hurry over. What? Why are there metal plates over the fucking windows? Hey, Nekomaru. There's a tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen. However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. Should head over there as well. Yeah. Kitchen. Taru. Oh, did you need something? Don't worry, I've already prepared all of the dishes. Or rather, did you want me to cook you up too? Huh? What does that even mean? Taru. Please don't be a creep. Wow, there's a lot of different types of dishes. This meat on the bone looks like something a caveman would eat. Where do you even get something like this? I'm hungry. I guess I should go to the dining hall. Oh. I'm so used to escape being like main key to use for majority of things. Oh, Sonia, what are you doing back here?
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. There are so many gaps in the wooden floor. Is that because it is so old? I must tread carefully so my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounding with excitement. I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting. Storage room. Oh, excuse him. What the hell? Why are there irons here? You used to prepare the tablecloth, so why do you need 3? Should have... And a laundry hamper. Okay. It keeps wanting to push me to the goddamn to the goddamn dining hall, so I'm gonna head to the dining hall now. Since the game keeps going, you should head to the dining hall. You should head to the dining hall. Okay, I get it, game. Fine, I'm going to the dining hall. To move the story along. Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet too. Really? Even the carpet? Yep, I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There's a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito. Yeah, thanks. Hi, Hiyoko. That creepy Byakuya rubbed his hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment.
That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys too.
So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me.
Oh my lord, Ham Hand's new name, yeah. Hey,
I'm pretty in demand, you know.
you're just kidding. God. Hi, Mahiru. This whole place sure has run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? You're right. Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal. But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. Chiaki! Best girl! I'm worried about Monokuma, China. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. We gotta do something about it. You're right, we should do something. Wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. I wonder. So we're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand. And even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Okay. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean body check? Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place. I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. Byakuya put in a duralumin case for this. Aw, poor Kazuchi. You lost your wrench. Suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, what's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food. There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes on the table towards the front. Is there anything else? Dishes. There are lots of tasty looking party dishes, meat, fish, it's all there. More dishes. Such luxurious looking party dishes, looks tasty. There's a table all the way in the back. Such a big table. Will the dishes be placed here too? Okay, an AC remote control. It's nice that there's an air conditioner, but the filter might need to be cleaned before we turn it on. Okay, I think... Oh, and the iron plates. Iron plates? That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. Why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls? All is not what it appears to be. Eh? One of my four devas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window? There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. Why are iron plates covering the windows? Answer, all of it. Hello, Tristan. Welcome in. How is everyone doing tonight? Sorry I didn't ask earlier. I've been so absorbed by this game. Ugh, lordy. Gundam and his 4 dark devas. His cute little hamsters. Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows? Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Oh, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist. What? Game, did you just make a fucking mistake? It's supposed to be the ultimate affluent progeny, not the ultimate affluent protagonist. Throughout the dining hall.
I've made you wait.
Thank you for waiting. Teru Teru is in the kitchen and appears Fuyuhiko did not come. I apologize. I did inform him about the party, but
Jeez.
it's not like you need to apologize, Peko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but I swear that's the air guy from the first one. Byakuya? The ultimate affluent progeny? This fat, lardy ham hand dude? Yes. Byakuya was in the first game. I won't say much else because there's like spoilers galore with this character. I'm doing it with no spoilers because of the fact that I've had somebody almost spoil some of V3 for me, so that's why I've got the no spoiler tag. Realistically, that's the only reason I've got the no spoiler tag, because I already know what happens to some of these characters, but I also know some spoilery shit that goes on in this game. Also because of the fact that I also watched Danganronpa 3, End of Hope's Peak Academy, the Future arc, Despair arc, and the final episode, which was called the Hope episode, I think is what it was called. By the way, yeah. There is some spoilery bullshit that happens. But yes, Byakuya Togami was in the first game. A lot skinnier than he was here. It's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? Intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it. Dangerous. He stomped his way toward the table.
Hey, what are you doing? You're hogging all the food. Not fair.
Oh!
I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
Looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
You could have just slid all the meat off the skewer, left the meat, put the skewers away in the fucking case. Dick.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of them. Huh? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting, cooking with such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you slap meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit in with the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem. Eh? Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these. Hey, how'd you make come with me? I need your help. Why me? It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Oh my lord. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen and I followed after him. Wow.
Listen.
Let's get on with it, then. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me those two. These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the aluminum case, one after the other. Being very thorough about this. The dishes? Chinese, Japanese. Howdy, hi, Silent Sauce. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. Actually, your eyes are blurry since you cried for 2 hours because your Samsung decided to fall on the. Oh no! Ouch. Let me guess, the screen is really cracked and broken, isn't it? Feel that happened to me. I have had that happen before. If the screen... Oh, ouch. Yeah, I know what that's like, because I have wound up... This was before I got an OtterBox on a phone. I wound up with my screen absolutely destroyed. Thank God I had, like, money saved away to go and get my phone fixed. And after that, I put it in an OtterBox so that way I couldn't fucking break it again. Your screen wasn't cracked, it just decided it didn't want to work again. Oof. Oh. Did it even have, like, just the tiniest little scratch on the screen? Because my husband had that happen to one of his phones. The tiniest scratch, and it would not, the screen would not turn on at all. Like, we couldn't access any photos, any contacts, nothing that was on his phone. Like, we couldn't even back it up to anywhere because of the fact that we couldn't access anything on the phone. Because it was locked as well. Still works. We have a map tag on it. Just a matter of time until it turns into the previous Samsung. Oh. Yeah, my poor little Google Pixel. I think it's a Google Pixel 3. It's an older phone. That's all I know. But I know that it's one of the older models that they don't make OtterBoxes for anymore, unfortunately. My OtterBox unfortunately fell apart. Oh, it had cracks from previous falls. This one, it just decided it wanted to die. Just got the 4. Yeah, I think mine is a previous model because I've had mine for a while now. I'm actually eligible for an upgrade with my provider for my cell phone, but I'm not bothering to do that just because I don't particularly want to. 3 is where it's at, do you? Yeah, the only thing is that because of the fact that my old OtterBox broke, I can't seem to find a new OtterBox. And unfortunately, my tiny child managed to get their tiny hands on my phone while it was charging. It fell off my desk, caught the corner of my desk, and I've got, like, this crack along my screen. It's a very tiny hairline crack. Not one that actually bothers me. Well, it bothers me a tiny bit because of the fact that there's a crack in the screen, but... yes, tiny children hands. Yeah. I'm just lucky if I keep their hearing aids out of their mouth. The same with your iPhone. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. It bothers me in the sense that there's a crack in the screen, and I'm like, I did so well for so long to keep this screen from not being cracked. I took care of my phone for so long, only for tiny child to break it. Small crack in screen protector. Oof. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. No, my phone, unfortunately, my OtterBox just decided to be like, yeah, nope, I'm not gonna hold it together anymore. And I didn't have a screen protector or a case on it, and that's when Tiny Child decided to grab the charging cord that it was attached to and pull on it. Yeah. My hubby's phone is a lot better than mine is because Because of the fact that, well, you've had your Samsung for 4 years with no cracks, then today tried catching garlic bread instead of making sure my Samsung was on. Oh. Yeah, children will find a way. Children will always find a way. One thing I can do is, yeah, where the garlic bread is for. Phone, garlic bread. Phone, garlic bread wins out. I'm sorry. That would be me as well. I wouldn't want my garlic bread hitting the fucking floor because of that. And it angers me how I thought garlic bread was more important than the thing that I'm on. Well, I guess if your phone, I mean, I honestly would reach for I would actually try and catch my phone more than the garlic bread, just because of that all joking aside, I would try and grab my phone, like try and save my phone, because of the fact that it's the only way people can contact me. All your homies catch garlic bread and break their phone. Yeah, but I came from a house. I grew up part of the working poor, basically. So I always had to like save. Money was always really tight growing up, and for me, my phone is the only way for family, friends, doctors, and all that to contact me. Because it is my only phone. I don't have a landline. If I had a landline, then yeah, garlic bread would be winning out on that debate. But because I don't have a landline, I have to try and keep my cell phone in good condition. Well, who still use landlines? There are still some people that use landlines. I know my parents still use a landline, but that's more because of the fact that they wanted a landline for because they live in a condo building where, in order to be buzzed into their building, you have to have a phone number attached to your buzzer. So they got a landline, so that way then, it wasn't attached to either of their cell phones. And if my brain was always so shaken to realize. Oh, I'm very sorry. That seems like, oh, the same as your grandparents. Yeah. I mean, my parents still have a landline. That's just because of the fact that they needed something for a buzzer for their condo. Honestly, that's the only reason why I would even have a landline if I continued apartment living. And condo living would be if. But I live in a fairly old school building where there's actually a buzzer inside the apartment that, you know, buzzes really fucking loudly whenever somebody's trying to whenever somebody wants to, you know, come see you. Most of the newer buildings that go up around me, like most of the newer condo and apartment buildings and all that go up, you have to have a phone attached to your buzzer, so that way then it's easier, but simple solution, allow no one to visit. Yeah, but I have like once a month gatherings with my parents at their place, because we don't get to see each other very often, just because of the fact that, you know, we're busy with our own lives. Like, my husband works a full-time job, I'm home full all day with my child, and actually looking to get my driver's license eventually, so that way then I can take care of even though I hate driving because I have got massive anxiety to deal with being behind the wheel of a car. Part of that has to do with the fact that as a teen, before I even got my L, I wound up in a car accident that kind of shook me up quite badly at one point. And then trying to do driving with either of my parents when I was a teen was not easy on me. It was actually really rough because of the fact that my mother is such an anxious person when it comes to somebody that, you know, doesn't really know how to drive being behind the wheel. So it was a bad experience having her try to teach me how to drive. And then my father, it was just not as easy because my dad has really bad road habits. Like, he kind of speeds at points. I'm very surprised that my father has not gotten a speeding ticket. Very surprised. He also does not turn his signals on like he's supposed to. Speeding is pretty normal in Texas. True. I mean, there's a lot of areas where, you know, speeding is pretty normal. Okay. Speeding tickets, you mean proof of violence? TJ! No! No! Bad TJ! That's pretty normal too. Yeah. Texas, the speed limit is 90 miles. I don't know what the speed limit is. God. Oh my lord. TJ, no! Don't be a bad influence. I mean, it's just a suggestion. I mean, up here, in certain sections of highway, depending on where you are on the highway, there's actually a speed corridor in part of our highway up here. I know that the highway goes from about 100 clicks to about 110 clicks in some areas. Switch to the left lane and test how fast your car can go. Oh god. Serious though? God almighty. I have no idea how fast 90 miles is, actually. This is how Texas is. Like, TJ, can you convert the miles to kilometers for me? Because I have no idea how fast that is. It's fast as fuck. Thing is that's all I need. It's 145 clicks? Holy fuck, that is fast. That is way above any kind of speed limit up here in Canada, I think. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I don't know. Correct? Okay. I love how I just got derailed by fucking, like... It was in an Audi one time and the driver hit 110 casually because someone wanted to pass him. Oh my lord. Okay, speed is 20. That's clicks. That is kilometers. Kilometers is different from miles. I keep in mind that when me and TJ talk speeds, it'll always be in it will be mostly in kilometers. What's clicks? Kilometers. Oh, sorry, Tristan. I thought it was orange because of the fact that your guys' name was like the same shade of color for me. So yeah, clicks is just basically what we call kilometers up here. Like you go like 50 clicks in a residential zone. That's 50 kilometers per hour. Just 10 miles faster than mine every skip per minute. Oh my lord. That's only because I hit the speed governor. Yeah, there. Never heard people call kilometers clicks, even though you live in central Canada. I live out on the west coast, so that might be. I have also. One of my parents is originally from the east coast. Like, he used to live in, like, my dad used to live in Ontario. So, I don't know, maybe if it's a west coast or an east coast thing. You use clicks in Quebec? Okay. So, it might be an east coast thing. But I've always grown up hearing clicks as a shorter way of saying kilometers. Like, 100, you do 100 clicks on the highway. It's a dying trend. True, it is. I don't hear it very much from out, at least out in public. Like, in my offline life, I don't hear it very much from some of my friends. But from online, I actually hear quite a bit. But that's mostly because I've got friends that live in Ontario and that, so... It might be also an Ontario thing where... Because there are some areas of Ontario where you hear weird things like... My dad used to live fairly close to the border, so I don't know whether or not this was a Ontario thing, or if this was just because he lived so close to the border to the States and that. But he used to say "use guys" a lot. I remember I was driving for a good 5 minutes when the car warns me that if I keep driving at this speed, I begin to ruin my time. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, but yeah, I've always called kilometers clicks. It's something that I always say. Yeah. They were only rated for 100 miles per hour. Okay. Anyways. How about I get back into the game? I've gotten so distracted. That's just how it be sometimes. Gotta ruin them tires for that speed. The speed. Speed. Oh. Also, for anybody that is interested, I also, if you want to continue talking with the rest of the gang here that does actually show up, I do have a Discord. I really should actually make that an automatic timed one. I should make that a timed, a timer one, so that way then it winds up automatically doing it at some points. Tallest Civic can break 125 miles. I haven't tested that there yet. Oh god. I don't even want to know. Nope. I'm just... I don't know much about cars, so I will admit that right now. But my Discord is where I also post updates for if I'm not when I go live and all that. It's usually faster than my Twitter is. Probably hit check for that one though. Yeah. Also, in the future, I'm thinking of doing maybe a community game night in the future, like one night out of the month. Like, one night out of the month, I might turn around and make, like, a community game night kind of thing, but that's future plans. Civics aren't the most stable at high speeds. Oof. Anyways, Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes, too. There's even a huge piece of meat on the bone. That Taru, he sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food. Seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known what to do if you said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. Ah, there's a knife set. There appears to be various types of knives, but these... Out of the question, knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me, I'll safeguard them. Yakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the duralumin case with the rest. Of course. An equipment list. This paper is, I see, it appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. When does killing happen? You'll eventually see killing here soon, okay? Spoiler alert, there will be a death soon. Let me get to it, okay? We're building up to it. Somebody will die. Somebody will die tonight, and I might get to a trial tonight. Maybe. There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on this list seems to be short by one. What do you mean by that? Hey, is it necessary to go this far? I'm doing this because it's necessary. Never really felt sad that any of them died in the season separate game girl and the anime seasons. No. Oh! Hey, TJ! No stabbing the viewers! Don't stab other people. But oh lordy, when it came to Danganronpa 3, End of Hope's Peak Academy, I just... Oh god, Despair Side had me so broken up after it. I actually had to, like, I wound up crying during that I wound up crying during it, because it was just so heartbreaking. But I used a dragon? Wait, what? Are you talking about the Dragon Balls? Is that what you're trying to reference there? You do realize I never watched Dragon Ball. I never watched Dragon Ball. Ever. The only reason I know of that reference is just because of other animes referencing it and other games referencing it. Because apparently it is so fucking popular. Shonen is not really my type of anime. Like, shonen type of anime are... That genre is not really my type. I don't particularly care for it that much. You only like the abridged. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all? What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. Can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk to people. I don't like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partially to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. I didn't know what Shonen Jump was until my friends showed me that many animes I watched for it. Yeah, Shonen Jump basically winds up bringing together a lot of manga that is all in the shonen genre. So like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball. What other ones? I think Ranma also was at one point in Shonen Jump, maybe? Maybe not. I might be wrong on that one. I I can't remember if Inuyasha is classified as a shonen or if it's what it's classified as. There is some animes that there are some animes that are shonen that I do actually don't mind. Oh, Hunter x Hunter is another one that's a shonen jump, I think. I mean, my personal favorites for like anime manga would be like Sailor Moon, Black Butler, what else did I enjoy reading? Oh, Skip Beat, Kaicho wa Maid-sama, dang it, why is my brain flaking now? I want to say that another one that I enjoyed reading was called, I want to say it was something along the lines of Welcome to the Ballroom or something like that. All I remember is that it's a manga and there is an anime adaptation of it that is basically, it's all ballroom dancing. Oh, Lord. Okay. Thank you for those 10 biddies for playing the Hey Listen one. Food Wars, Bleach, Overlord, many others for that. Yeah, it wasn't me. Hey, all it says is anonymous. I have no idea who did it. It doesn't actually tell me who gave me the biddies, who spent the biddies on playing that sound alert. All it says is anonymous. It won't ever tell me who actually did it. That's weird. What's weird? That it won't tell me who played it? Usually it tells the streamer that. It might in my analytics or something like that. But, I mean... Oh my lord. Because registered accounts? Yeah, but I don't know. I honestly... It might just be buried somewhere in my analytics. It says only one viewer. Because if people have got me muted while they're watching me, then it won't count them as a viewer. You have to leave whatever streamer you're watching at the very least at 1% in order for you to count as a viewer. That's what I've noticed. It's also a rolling average. Yeah, it's also a rolling average between, you know, it'll average out who is actually in chat and who's active in chat as well. Because sometimes it'll actually be also rolling average of like who is being active. Because if you're active in the chat and not just a lurker, then it'll also count you as like an actual viewer. Twitch is kind of weird. I don't understand all of it. It's yet to be confirmed, but I hear that now they're taking into account if you're in the tab. Oh. Huh. Expect it to be false, though. Yeah, there's no way that they could wind up actually making sure that, you know, you're not, like... There's lots of people who have, like, multi-streams up because of the fact that, you know, they're, like, watching one person's perspective, but they're also, like, kind of watching it from the other people's perspective if it's a multiplayer game. Like, I know that there was one group that was playing, like, Don't Starve, but I was mainly listening to the audio from one person, and then I had the audio for the other two very, very quiet, like, not muted, but I did have them quieter. And I would flip between the three people because I wanted to see their different perspectives. So if they started doing that, that would be a piss off. Because it's like, really? Anyways. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. They do account for subs, primes, turbos, yeah. By the way, that past you mentioned, now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. So that's muted and usually counted. Okay. Yeah. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. So I feel like things are even more mysterious now because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him. Deeper than I thought he'd have.
Silly talk.
Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works us hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet. Hmm?
Why?
Ah, the kitchen's a mess! What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. There are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Let me repeat myself.
I literally just said that I removed all of the dangerous items.
Right?
Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items? So why is the air chonky now? Again, well, I mean, technically spoilers, but, if you've watched Danganronpa 3 End of Hope's Peak Academy, you should be able to kind of guess as to why he's chunky. It technically is spoilers, but I mean, if you've already watched Danganronpa 3 End of Hope's Peak Academy with the despair side, you should have a good idea as to why he's chunky. Yeah, I'll worry about that. Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but I have until the last few humans counsel something or other. Ooh. Despair side? Yeah, so there's two sides to it. So there's the future side, despair side. And in actuality, you should be watching both sides side by side. Like, you should be watching, like, the first episode of future side, then despair side. Future, despair. Like, you should go back and forth between the two. You are unaware of this? Yeah, there's two sides to that anime. So it goes back and forth between what happens in the future side, which is what happens to Makoto. You've only seen one set of 4. Okay. There's the side that, you know, follows Makoto, and then there's the despair side, which is in the past, which follows This game, it follows these guys. It follows the crew of Danganronpa 2. But it follows them before the tragedy and everything. And you get more info on some of the people that are actually in the future side too. If you are, wait, didn't you already say it earlier? Gamer girl in the anime, yeah. So you've already watched the whole entire. You had to have watched the despair side as well, because you wound up getting to like the most spoilery kind of crap with the Danganronpa 3 despair side, because you mentioned the gamer girl. You mentioned the stuff about Chiaki. Yeah, I am reading the right name with that, right? Yeah. So despair side follows the Danganronpa 2 crowd. And then there's a final episode called Hope, I think. I think that's what it was called. I just kind of want to know how Monokuma's supposed to be in V3 when Monokuma was supposed to be kind of ended with the end of Hope's Peak. So when I finally get to V3, I'll look forward to how they actually explain that. It'll be interesting. I don't know how they did it, but they did. But still. Hajime. Watched one in a high school with Naegi and Aoi, two with the ultimate janitor, teach girl, and one that I haven't watched still, but the world was ended in a council thing. Okay, so you might not be watching them in order then? Potentially? Because there's because there's Danganronpa the animation, which follows the first game in its entirety. Then there's Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak, which it's one season, but it's got two sides to it. It's got the future side, despair side, and then the final episode is called like Hope side or something like that. So it's from the way that you're saying it here, it sounds like you're not quite watching it in order. Because there's like, oh fuck, how many episodes in that, in Danganronpa 3? Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy High School. There's a list, there's 24 episodes in total for it. And I will admit, I will say right now, it is a really good anime. Like, I loved the way that they tied up everything. And then there's also the end of yeah, you're using the Japanese name. Oh shit. Future arc. Hope arc. there's Future Arc, Despair Arc, and then there's the Hope Arc, which is the final episode. Episode list. Unfortunately, it has 11 episodes on the channel. End of Hope's Peak. Yeah, so End of Hope's Peak Academy. There's 24 episodes in total. You're the same with Japanese names. Yeah, Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy, has 24 episodes in total. So, I know that I think it was originally... I think it was on Funimation? Yeah, Funimation did dubbing of it, so... But there's like 12 Future Arc, then there's 11 Despair Arc, and then the last episode is the Hope Arc. And then there is another OVA, which is... Oh god, this is a really long fucking title. Super Danganronpa 2.5, Nagito Komaeda and the Destroyer of Worlds. God! I don't know why they make titles so long. But yeah, there's 24 episodes in total, and it should be watched back and forth between Future Arc, Despair Arc, with Hope Arc as the last episode. This is the Council one. Mira. Let me look at that again. Yeah. That's the best way to watch them, just because of the fact that then you wind up with context for both sides a little bit more easily. Council episode. Yeah, Zetsubo Hen and Mirai Hen. Yeah, okay, so Mirai Hen is Future side. Zetsubo Hen is Despair side. Yeah, okay, I see what's happening here, yeah. Yeah, I see what happened here. Yeah, I don't know why they split it like that though, but realistically, it should all be under it. You gotta go, it's past sleep time by a long shot. Yeah. Yeah. If you need sleep, go get sleep. It's like 11:15 my time, so don't forget to sleep if you need it. Have yourself a good night, Tristan, and thank you for stopping by and talking with me on Danganronpa stuff. I hope that you get a good idea of how to watch the Danganronpa 3 so that way it works so that way it makes more sense for you. 12:16 here and you're usually sleeping every night. Ooh. Yeah. Yes, it has. Okay. Well, have yourself a good night. Thank you for swinging past, and hopefully you have a good sleep. And thank you. Stop it, get off me! Not into that sort of thing. Well, that's a little depressing. Yes, if I don't have after struggling my broken voice, trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? It's been missing all along. Can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long. Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Teru. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. Ah, they're finally back. Hey, let's eat already. I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first. Huh? An issue? Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word, I'll do it for you. That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this duralumin case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can't we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh! There's a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes? Eh? Woohoo! I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess if you insist. I'm just kidding. But it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room. However, Teru has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're gonna do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Eh? Why is that? Not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't have time to clean the storage room. You stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well. Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either. Understood. So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the duralumin case and a plate piled with food, Peko left the dining hall.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool melancholy vibe. But shouldn't she have taken that other case with her too? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair! You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff. When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you. This Duralumin case stays with me at all times. I've put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. But more importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party. No, there's still more. Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Are you talking about Monokuma, of course? He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party. Alright. So you let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right? Wait a sec. You actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up perforated. Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death? Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
Hey.
I'll do something about it. Do something, you?
Hey.
Hey now, what kind of girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger. I won't. It's not like I personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monomi? Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She's like the type that's easily manipulated. Plus, Monomi and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
You okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
Fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's all settled, right? And can we? You're right. Let's begin. Alright. Wonderful boobage there. So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. Oh my lord. With that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Are we good? Can I finally eat?
Like, ultimate gymnast. Big Booba. In the last game, it was ultimate swimmer. Big Booba.
You're already eating.
What is with the physical types being Big Booba?
I can't stop. I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Okay, Akane. It's like you haven't eaten ever.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all.
Oh my lord, terror.
How full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
Yay! Have photos. This feels weird. When I first came to the island, watching everyone have fun was so refreshing. Now it feels reassuring. We're actually quote-unquote friends who fight together.
friends who've developed a sense of unity. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party has just started, but I must return to my cottage. Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me.
Byakuya, there comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. So he was talking about the toilet. If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. What is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible.
My hellhound hearing has disappeared. It had vanished into subspace. Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh shit. I'm gonna shit! Shut up. Don't you dare. Hey, is it really alright if I eat all of this? Don't be an idiot. Make sure you leave some for me. Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, see. Hey, why can't you all act a little more mature? Huh? What was that song just now? Oh, lovely. Blackout! Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
But blackout? Hey, a blackout?
I can't see anything.
In that case, as we stumbled around in the darkness, our fear swallowed us up like a flood.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall, and were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness, therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
In the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Zap. Ah! That moment when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been compromised.
I'm sorry. I did it again.
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose. That's obviously a fan service moment.
Thank you, Hiyoko, for that wonderful fucking fan service announcement. Way to break the fourth wall there.
Please don't look at me. I can't take this at all. Mahiru, it's time to snatch some shots. There's no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already.
Yeah.
I think it would be best if we help her already.
Yeah. I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, from now on, just be careful. Oh, I'm glad the lights are back on here, too.
so you were the one who fixed the break cosmology? You were unusually useful this time.
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker. Huh? Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
Are you stupid?
Dude, who knows me? You're so useless. Mahiru, just stop. Alright, it's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
What happened?
Sonya, did something happen?
No, Byakuya is missing. Did he go somewhere?
Huh?
Hey, Byakuya? We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found.
That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout?
In that pitch blackness? I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room. So, can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, I got it.
For now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office.
I shall go look around the hallway.
I'll wait here since I'm getting in the middle of eating anyway. She's still gonna eat while this is going on. Hey, I must... Bathroom! Must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez. Mr. Hamhands ran away just because there was an itty-bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment.
Even so, where did Byakuya go? Oh, lordy. I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma. Huh? Hajime, what about the party?
Oh, it's not done yet, right?
Drink yet. Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
Byakuya? No, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya?
There was a sudden blackout inside the old building, and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but...
Nope, nobody came out.
Nobody came out. Does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
That's what I think.
Oh, Nordy.
Hey,
Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
Strange.
Nobody was in the office?
That's weird.
Huh? What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
Well, actually, not even Pekka was there.
Hey, Peko's gone too?
Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom.
well done.
Truly outrageous.
Did something happen, Akane? Do any of you smell something? Usually digested food is absorbed by the small intestine. It's composed by bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus. Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
Not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that. It smells like blood. Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. A table at the very back of the dining hall. The smell blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed toward the table at the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? Can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. For the rest of my life, I'll never forget what I saw. What I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead. and beyond recognition. Lordy.
Why is Byakuya?
Oh lordy. I just stood there, horrified as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
Oh why? It's impossible. Don't mess with me, this must be some kind of mistake. Be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like Jammer's sauce. Because it's not for this. Oh, Abuki.
Good gracious. Things quickly took a turn for the worse. My. Now this is interesting. This tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island. The very first murder has finally taken place.
Murder? Hold on. Hold on. Does this mean...
Okay. Byakuya was killed by one.
What?
Of course.
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force. All thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. This isn't murder, what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island.
Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered. Is that really Byakuya? Why? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya?
I see, yes. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do the usual way?
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you is murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the second.
You. Okay. To figure out who the killer is.
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
impossible.
It can't be. Is someone actually killed? There's no way.
If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on. Let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys.
and the blackened. It's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. Hey, what are you saying? Everyone, please, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there's only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's.
Name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's.
Father's grave. Great. Your grandpa's dead?
On my
Grandfather's plane. Where did your grandpa? Did his plane crash? I don't even know where to begin. At this rate,
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
oh my lord. Did you see that? This stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic strength, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone. And get on. And get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovey-dovey and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. Yup. I wish you the best of luck.
That Monokuma just vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer? Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break.
Hello. Hi, friendly guy. How are you? As you can tell, we have now come across the very first body. Poor Byakuya. He did not live long in this game. Survived the first game, only be thrown into a second one. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other. Place you are friends. But Mr. Hand really did get killed, right? And we don't find out who the killer is. We're all gonna get killed, right?
I'm good, how are you? And body? Rose, who did you kill?
I didn't kill anybody.
I'm good, though. I'm good. But I didn't kill anybody. I swear it wasn't me. The blood's not on my hands. That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I've finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? Doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? And then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
And starting friends is a major no-no.
Yeah, as you can see in the corner there, you can see the blood splatter on the goddamn tablecloth. But, yeah. I didn't kill anybody. Wasn't me. Alright, shut up. Just go away already, you useless piece of trash.
Oh, what? It's scared.
Do we really have to do it? I don't know, man. Come here and you mention a body. Killer's got secrets too.
Um, I, 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 I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill anybody. I'm not the reason for this murder. Although somebody in this room is. Do we really have to do it? No, I don't want to do something like that. I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary. However, it is just as Hyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. Singing it too now? Oh, come on. You'll eventually get used to my morbid sense of humor. There's a dead body in the corner. And I'm not the one that killed it. Somebody in this room did. Or for all we can know, it was Fuyuhiko. He's not here in this room. Is Fuyuhiko the killer? No. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I'll do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves, but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This helpless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. I'm sorry, I'm still loving the fact that I'm such a concerning person that you're dialing that number. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
Well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do? Oh yeah! It would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Did he destroy the evidence?
dang.
Look over there! That big bulky brown guy is perfect for the guard job. What the heck? What happened? That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means? I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right?
But not you. I'll do my very best to not get in your way. I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy, please.
Okay. Thank you for that posture check. I really should learn to sit up better. Oh god. Yeah, because my back was starting to hurt from the way that I was sitting. Well, it's not that my back was, it was my tailbone. Because I sit so awkwardly in my chair that, I really do need to learn to sit up straighter. But, Thank you for that consume liquids as well. Oh, God. I needed more water. Eventually, from the feel of my cup, I might need more water eventually here soon anyways. So, you're gonna stay as well? Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time.
The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that. So let's first rely on our intuition, and we'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. And yeah, I always appreciate people that actually, remind me to consume liquids, i.e. water for the most part. Sometimes it's a coffee or a soda, because of the fact that, I like to have a cup of coffee fairly late at night, just because of the fact that usually it winds up making it easier to do this kind of stuff. But I mostly try and drink water, because, gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. And posture checks are always good and well-intentioned, because of the fact that I have been really bad with my posture at points. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya.
But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe.
Byakuya could kill. I don't believe that at all.
Ah,
Fine. If we are to survive, this is our only path.
this is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope. Even so, I still gotta do it. Oh, Lord.
Ta-da! We thought it was time for the investigation, but... Come on, final! Just as I thought. You amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is a Monokuma file?
He's explaining the rules all the time. He only breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make it. He says it's lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
What? The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you guys can proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Nice, you say? Just a selfish me. My. Wanted me to this mascot. You're still here?
Still at work at the moment, but you're still here. Listen to me. Don't murder no one.
Buddy, wasn't me that murdered Byakuya.
I mean, he did give me grief in the first game, and I did want to stab him at one point, but I wasn't actually gonna murder him. Oh, lady.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. It's gonna come off.
But hopefully work is going fine for you. There, finally gone. Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in his death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? Now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partially to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn, for a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be...
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't it gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right?
a traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was a traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma File 1... Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Okay. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. But the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like it's an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. Power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. It's going good a little bit. Hopefully, you'll be out soon. I hope that you get out soon. I know how boring work can sometimes seem. Woof. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Oh, why? Why dead body right away here? Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Oh, what is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Hey, then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. And night vision goggles? I've seen them at that supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Beneath the table. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be a paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. This be glowing paint? The knife! Bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of the whole building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case? Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Blood seen under the table. No. Okay. And now Byakuya's body. The body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Has been updated. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death.
I must investigate my classmate's body. He has one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm fearless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Poor showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again.
This spread eagle.
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
You kept making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that?
Got startled by the blackouts, slipped on the carpet and once it was struggling to get back up. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory.
Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it too easily. Sorry. Embarrassing pose. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. When the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. If Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout was key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see anything. Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Bahiru, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One moment Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet.
It's already been determined. You already accepted it, haven't you? But we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend.
I don't like it either, but we will survive. Don't go through it. It's not just for yourself. We'll have to do it to protect all of us.
If I had only acted calm during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This whole thing will never happen. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Being cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. I told you. Photos, the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on! I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see, it's this photo. And this one. I took these two pictures right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall 5 meters away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a clue. Huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could. Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Yeah, what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Oh, well, how daring answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound earring. Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. Then I finally tamed that diabolic beast. I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Is that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? Carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bubble. Gundam laughed uproariously as walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floors. I peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up? Give up? What? The world? I might give up the earring. Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being schooled? Scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. Okay. As much as I would love to continue on, I think I'm going to call it after I finish up this dialogue here. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. I I think with where I am in this, just because of the fact that I am starting to feel very, very tired, I hate to do this so soon. Usually I go until about 1 o'clock my time, but I am feeling so tired right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, return to the main menu, and I think that actually I am going to end it for the night. I would love to keep going, but I'm just feeling very, very tired and ready to, like, realistically, I'm feeling ready to, like, go and lay down and go to sleep. Part of that has to do with the fact that I think that I fixed my sleep schedule to some degree. But the other part of it has to do with the fact that I'm starting to feel beat. It is like midnight and I'm just starting to feel tired. I'm so sorry, guys. I would love to continue, but it is time for me to maybe end it for the night. We're gonna go give Share Kitty some love. So give her some love, follow her if you aren't. We're gonna go raid her because just it's a good idea to give other people the love. So tomorrow night I will be live with some more Danganronpa. Yeah, thank you, I'm friendly. Thank you, friendly guy. I will go and get some rest. Alright. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us go raid. Good night, everybody.